Alright guys, here's a quick video to show the correct way to get 12 volt switched power or RAP, retained accessory power, without tying into something else that you're gonna load up and end up blowing fuses later and all that. So the correct way is to get it from the, so you can see here, this is the mid BEC. Look in here, this plug right there is the trailer brake plug. This 6-way here that you can buy the GM plug similar to that, or you can just tie into it similar to how I did there. Let's see if I can get a better view. This is the cover that usually is up on there. It'll be tucked back a little further when you go to grab yours. It's got a little diagram on there too. Shows you what's what there. And then I basically had just the 3 wires, 12 volt constant. That one's a ground. Green is ground. Red 12 volt constant. The blue is your 12 volt switch or RAP feed. It's a trigger going to this relay here, just a standard single pole SP ST relay. You got 12 volts feeding it. My RAP switched trigger, blue wire triggers this on, ground, and then my wire coming out that will feed my accessory that will be switched. So right now I have it hooked just to my multimeter. Pop the key on real quick. 12 volts off. The reason why you run it through the relay though is because that trigger that's on the SEO connector up there is only like a 200 milliamp, which I guess you could run some small stuff with, but you run it through the relay so you can run higher amperage things. I'll kind of go over this picture here. This is from the Upfitters PDF, basically showing you the same thing as the diagram there, which plug to use, SEO. SEO is special equipment. Give you a shot there that you can pause on if you want. And then also the view they have there in the pin numbers D, F, A, that's of the plug if you were to buy the plug from GM. So that's plug view. You gotta basically invert that if you wanna to get the correct pin on the actual mid BEC. I just bought the smaller female slide connectors. The bigger ones wouldn't fit. The 1/4 inch ones, you got to get the, I think they're 1/8 inch. Got them at O'Reilly Auto Parts. So yeah, took all my wires back up there. I can run my wire here. Feed is going to go into the console there, and I'll actually going to power the USB adapter here. It's a 12 volt to 5 volt USB instead of using the cigarette adapters and whatnot, so I can power some electronics that I'm going to have in the center console there without having to use a cigarette adapter. Hopefully that helps. Also, here's a shot of the way I wired up the relay too, in case you need this. So mine 12 volt constant. The remote turn on lead is the accessory or RAP feed from the SEO, and then 85 going to ground, 30 coming out is my feed wire to the accessory.